Local news, United National Party parliamentarian and Colombo district leader Ravi Karnanayaka visited the Hamid Al Husseini School in Colombo 12 today.
UMP parliamentarian Ravi Karnanayaka undertook this inspection tour of the school following an appeal made by the Past Pupils Association. The parliamentarian looked into the shortcomings at the school and held discussions with the principal and tutorial staff.
We are dedicated towards the development of this school because the Sri Lankan identity is made of Sinhalese, Tamils, Muslims, Burghers and Malays. We looked into the shortcomings today, and it is our intention to rectify these shortcomings without delay so that these children receive a good education. This should be made a national school.
The 28th session of the Board of Directors of the India-Sri Lanka Foundation was held in Colombo today. The session was co-chaired by the High Commissioner of Sri Lanka in India, Prasad Karyavasam, and High Commissioner of India in Sri Lanka, Ashok Kekanta.
The objective of this foundation is to foster India-Sri Lanka relations through enhancement of economic, scientific, educational, technical and cultural cooperation. But the real accent is on promoting people-to-people linkages.
We have been able to sponsor some of the exchanges between Jaffna and in some cities in India. Similarly, Deep South, also we have been trying to give that opportunity, because earlier a lot of the programs were city-centered between Colombo and main cities in India. So we're trying to reach out to the rest of the country, similarly reach out to the rest of India, so that we broad-base this people-to-people contact that we are expected to promote.
Moving on to business news. The American Chamber of Commerce in Sri Lanka held a luncheon meeting in Colombo today. The meeting was held under the theme Private Sector Partnerships with USAID, Past Successes and Future Opportunities.
Mission Director in Sri Lanka and the Maldives of the United States Agency for International Development, James Bednar, was the guest speaker at the event.
As the country transitions through post-war relief to recovery and development, USAID programs in keeping with Sri Lankan priorities reflect that shift from relief to development. We focus on two areas critical to the country's long-term equitable growth. One, a strengthened partnership between the state and its citizens, reflected by a more responsive legal system and successful local government service delivery. And two, equitable economic growth, especially in lagging regions needing more jobs and higher incomes. We see public-private alliances as a cornerstone of our strategy to encourage equitable economic growth. And businesses also see the advantages of these alliances.
Good evening and welcome to Sports Fest. India spoiled the Lions party and made the Sri Lankans wait till Friday to see if they can get into the finals of the Tri-Series in Australia. India beat Sri Lanka by 7 wickets in dominating fashion at the Bellarive Oval in Hobart today. Thereby, India earned the bonus point and will have to depend on Australia to get into the finals. However, Sri Lanka still have a chance and will face Australia in a must-win situation on Friday. We now join former Sri Lanka captain Arjuna Ranatunga for an in-depth analysis of the match.
India won a very important toss, but they decided to put Sri Lanka into bat. It was a very good batting track, but lost an early wicket. But Sangakkara and Tilakaratne Dilshan played very sensibly at the start. After they got settled, they started playing their shots. To get 321, it was a very good score on that cricket ground. Dilshan came into form in the last couple of games, but got a very big 100. When a top order batsman get a big 100, automatically the team goes up to 300 or 300 plus. It was a very good score for the Sri Lankans. On the other hand, the Indians didn't bowl too well. They bowled to both sides of the wicket. The length was not good enough. When India started, they needed a very good opening stand. Sehwag and Tendulkar gave them a very good stand. and whoever came into bat, Gambhir, Kohli and Raina played really well. It was Kohli's show, no doubt about it, the way he batted. He took little time to settle down, but they needed to get their runs before 40 overs. On the other hand, I was a little surprised the way the Sri Lankan captain handled the bowlers. Rangana Herath was the key figure, like he bowled 4 overs for 20 runs, but it was very surprised to see that he was stopped and given Malinga, who has been having an off day, and given something like 96 runs in 8 overs. And the Sri Lankan captain kept him going for 8 overs was a surprise issue for all of us. But on the other hand, it was a very good effort by the Indian cricket team, the way they played. They needed to win this game with a bonus point and a better run rate.
Taking a look at a match played elsewhere now, an unbeaten century from opener Ahmad Shahzad took the Barisal Burners to an 8-wicket win against Duronto Rajshahi in the first semi-final of the Bangladesh Premier League today.
Duronto Rajshahi, who were put into bat first at the Sher-e-Bangla National Stadium in Mirpur, suffered repeated blows when they lost openers Shahzeb Hassan and Junaid Siddique cheaply. Marlon Samuels did not last long either when he became Yasser Arafat's third victim of the day. However, Sean Irwin, making 82 runs, and Mushfiqur Rahim, contributing 58, resurrected the Rajshahi innings. Abdul Razak chipped in with an unbeaten 32 as Duronto Rajshahi posted 184 for 6 in their 20 overs. The Barisal Burners got off to a strong start in reply, with Ahmad Shahzad leading from the front with an unbeaten 113, ably supported by skipper Brad Hodge, who made 33. Making 33 not out, Phil Mustard, together with Shahzad, added the final touches for the Barisal Burners, who stormed to an 8-wicket win with 24 balls to spare.
It's gone. The players aren't even bothering to fetch it. I'm not sure if it was a 6 or a 4, but it went long and hard. The players have run around, the owners, the managers, the coaches. Here's Brad Hogg, all credit to him. But that man has played an innings of a lifetime.
Exhilarating stuff from Ahmad Shahzad. What a way to finish. Finishes it with a...
Well, just a reminder, if you want to catch all the ball-by-ball action of the Bangladesh Premier League, you can do so right here on MTV Sports. Also, if you want to log on to our website, that's www.newsfest.lk for the very latest on the web and the world around you. I'm Mahina Bongzo.
And I'm Ravi Gamge. Thanks for tuning in and have a good Tuesday night.